your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and ya.
Got a head, I'm not here to ever take ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Got a head, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here and live. We are hitting our very first roadblock on the way to Ascendance 12. It is Absolution. Lads and gents, and what a show we have in store for you. It's going to be a great night of action as always. And we jump straight into things with a debut, the arrival of Ace Bishop there on the left and Greg Ward on the right. Cool Hearts, who made their first appearance here in CMV a couple of weeks ago, answering an open challenge issued by Hellfire. We saw Ace Bishop certainly take things up a notch earlier this week when he brutally assaulted Max Cutter backstage during Shockwave. We thought Max Cutter was the violent one. I'll tell you what, Ace Bishop there giving old boy a run for his money. And no doubt about it, a massive opportunity for these two young men. Max Cutter and David Pope looking to show why they are not to be messed with, though. Specifically calling out Ace Bishop and Greg Ward, even though originally they weren't even signed to CMV. A lot of history between these two teams. But the deal has been made official. All Heart and El Perro officially now members of the CMV roster. Max Cutter undoubtedly going to be feeling the effects of that attack by Bishop just a few days ago. A whole lot of ruckus indeed. So Ace Bishop going to see him try and pick up where he left off on Shockwave as he gets things started against Max Cutter here. On this night, we find out who will be punching their ticket. Cutter kicking things off with a low blow. You can't really feel too bad for Bishop after what he did to Cutter a few days ago. As I was saying, though, here tonight we find out who's going to be punching their tickets to the show of shows. Ascendance 12, King of the Hill and Queen of the Hill here at Absolution. 4 men and 6 women battling for the opportunity of a lifetime to challenge for World Championship gold on the grandest stage of them all. We also got that massive global championship match. It's going to be a big boy bash, baby. Aaron Stone taking on Morgan. Not to mention our blockbuster main event triple threat matchup for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, as John Lipnick going to have to defend against both Anthony Martin and Troy Colt, as we see El Perro, Greg Ward, taking David Pope to the outside, stomps to the chest. Guess we'll find out if he really has that dog in him here. Looking for a ride, but some elbows to the side of the head. Pope gonna throw Ward right back into the ring. Hey, Hellfire wanted this fight. Cool Hearts certainly looking to deliver here at Absolution. Big old springboard elbow into the pin. Imagine it's that easy. Maybe it will be. No, a kick out by Ward. Quickly to the outside, but straight back in. Wasting no time. Pope right on top of him, though. Going to drag him into the corner. Last place he wants to be here. Pope makes the tag to the violent one. Irish whip off the ropes. Ward taken down with a double shoulder tackle. Ward's a big guy. Cutter now with a stomp to the shoulder. Hellfire fully in control right now. Look at the welcome Cool Hearts to CMV. With a fist to the jaw, tags in David Pope. Obviously things not been going super well for Hellfire as of late. Even though they did pick up that win a few weeks ago against Kings of the Kitchen. They suffered that loss to Northern Lights. This past episode of Shockwave, kick to the head of Ace Bishop. Going to take him out of action for at least a few moments as Ward gets dragged back into the corner. He says, no thank you. Some more elbows to the midsection. Finds himself an opening. Snapmare. Setting Pope up. Big kick to the face. Just going to turn him inside out there, but responds to the kick of his own, does Pope. Right there to make the tag to Max Cutter. Loving the teamwork of Hellfire here thus far. Punch to the gut by Ward. What a way to arrive in CMV, though it would be for Cool Hearts here to knock off Hellfire at Absolution on the road to Ascendance 12. Talk about sending a message to the tag team division. Elbow to the side of the head by Ward. Gonna run down Cutter with a big boot right between the eyes. Shoots the half. Lateral press. Almost getting the win, but almost ain't good enough. He's gonna tag in all heart. Ace Bishop. Cutter turning his back on Bishop. I don't know what kind of idea that was. Almost cost him dearly, though. Bishop with a forearm. Then he shots himself back into the ring. Gorgeous cross body. Cutter looking to make the tag to Pope. Bishop, though, not going to let him. Gut wrench suplex now has him in the middle of the ring. Again, Cutter coming into this matchup, we know, not at 100%. Bishop utilizing a shovel to beat the absolute hell out of Max Cutter just days ago. He is really honing in on that right arm of the violent one. Cutter going to try to get the hell out of dodge. Using the ropes to pick himself up, but Bishop on him like white on rice here. Choking that boy out. Utilizing the top rope as a weapon. And now Bishop with a screwdriver. Into the pin. That could do it right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. David Pope to make the save, though. Bishop's not happy about it. Thought he had it in the bag right there for sure. Cutter staying alive, but barely. Bishop keeping on him. Irish whip off the ropes he goes. Tries to maybe a belly to belly, but an elbow to the top of the head by Cutter. Kick to the gut. We know what comes next. That Dragon Sleeper. Cinched in. Ward coming to make the save before it's too late. Cutter makes the... Oh, it looks like he was thinking about making the tag to David Pope there, but decided against it. Ace Bishop is still in trouble. Get caught in a submission like that for even just a couple of seconds, man, it's going to do a whole lot of damage to you. David Pope extending his hand, but Ace Bishop able to stop Cutter. Gut wrench suplex again. And now it's going to be Bishop making the tag to El Perro, Greg Ward. Ward going to drag Cutter out of the corner. What is he setting up for here? Greg Ward's also got some pearly whites, man. He must brush 2-3 times a day. Those things are shining. I can see him from all the way over here. Not worried about his dental routine at the moment, though, as he tosses Max Cutter out onto the apron, tags Ace Bishop back in. Cutter not backing down here, not about to be punked out by the debuting Cool Hearts here at Absolution. An assisted punch to the gut there by Pope. Tries for a kick to the back. Bishop, though, seen it coming. Now going to pay homage to Joe Blade with that big old sit-out powerbomb out of the vertical suplex setup. Tags Ward right back in. Frequent tags, name of the game, especially late into a bout. Ward gonna help Pope up to his feet, but a punch to the gut from Pope. The double cross coming out of nowhere, busting Ward open too. But Bishop, not even a 1 count for Pope as the pin gets broken up by All Heart. Damn, and Ward is bleeding off that double cross. Got that Perry Heenan Chrome Dome lathered up in the crimson red here at Absolution. Gorgeous impaler DDT by Pope. Ward says, get me out of here. Pope gonna try to take a shot at Ace Bishop with closed fists across the chest. Ward's just waiting. Sacrificing his tag team partner here to give himself an opening. From behind. Irish Whip gonna put Pope in the corner. Big clothesline by El Perro. Don't let Peligro know about this guy. Hoist him up, gonna drop the chest across the top rope. Quickly into the pin. Again, not hooking the leg though. Hope they're able to kick out. Right there to make the tag to Max Cutter. Ace Bishop still down on the outside. This is gonna be a great opportunity for Hellfire to seal the deal. Big back elbow from the Violent One. Quickly hooks the leg. Uno, dos, but no tres. Just as Bishop gets back to his feet. Ward crawling into the corner, hoping to catch his breath, but Max Cutter not having it. Full steam ahead, tries for a forearm smash, able to get out of the way. Tanahashi clothesline rolls forward for a drop into the side of the head, but that took a lot out of El Perro. Cutter gonna drop to the outside. Great ring awareness by the young man as Ward gets to his feet. Makes a beeline for his corner to tag in Bishop. This matchup might rest on the shoulders of Bishop at this point, considering the sort of state that Greg Ward is in right now. Max Cutter back into the ring. Great combination, man. Fists flying. Bishop with an elbow to the side of the head. Spinning back kick. Sets him up for maybe a suplex, but Cutter able to drop down behind him. Got him in the waist lock and try to drag him into the corner. Bishop says, I don't think so. Elbows to the midsection. Bishop gonna go to the ropes. Beautiful disaster kick misses though. Max Cutter just barely, man, able to avoid that one. Kick to the gut. What is this? Scissors kick! Ace Bishop delivering a scissors kick. One broken up by David Pope. Ace Bishop ain't having it. Gonna make Pope pay. Knee to the face, taking Pope out of action. Cutter's on his own here. This ain't good for the Violent One. Northern Lights suplex rolls through for a fisherman's neck breaker. And now gonna get funky, dropping a leg. The tag to Greg Ward. Can he finish things off? Pope incapacitated at ringside. No help for Max Cutter here. Will the arrival of Cool Hearts and CMV be a successful one? Big forearm to the back of the head. Now gonna shoot the half. Lateral press once more. 1, 2. Still Cutter able to survive, man. There's a lot of things you could say about Max Cutter, but he is one tough SOB. He ain't easy to put down. Makes the tag to David Pope. Big boot to Ward. Quickly hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that does it! Ace Bishop a little bit too slow, coming to make the save, and Hellfire with a little bit of retribution against Cool Hearts, welcoming them to CMV with a boot to the face. This is a big and much needed win for Hellfire here at Absolution. Well, my friends, tonight is indeed the night that we find out who is heading to Ascendance 12 to challenge for World Championship Gold. Who is going to be crowned King of the Hill and earn a global championship opportunity on the grandest stage of all, which we now know, as it was revealed earlier this week, for the first time ever, live from Poland is where Ascendance 12 will take place. A historic event it will be. And we're going to find out right here, right now, which of these four men will be challenging for the global championship. Whether it be held after tonight by Aaron Stone or Morgan or someone else, as we still have a good couple of months before we actually reach Ascendance 12. And here's a man who certainly has got a lot going on in his head, one would have to imagine. It seems as though Aurelius imploding before our very eyes these last few weeks. Leon Valente costing he and Andre Rogers #1 contendership a few weeks ago. Rogers getting his payback in a tag team bout, ditching Leon Valente, leaving him defend for himself against Aaron Stone and Morgan, led to Valente's first ever loss here in CMV, tapping out at the hands of Morgan. And we saw the infighting continue in that King of the Hill qualifier earlier this week on Octane, which Valente, of course, won. And now must contend with this demon, Akuden, who, well, you'd have to guess is in a more foul mood than usual after being defeated clean as a whistle by Andrew Briggs a couple of nights ago on Octane. Only the second time ever that Akuden has been beaten here in CMV. And of course, Andrew Briggs in doing so, earning the managerial services of Sabanto. So if you're Sabanto, you've got a 50% chance one of your clients are going to win this matchup. I'd say Sabanto's got to be a happy guy right about now. Akuden, I don't know if he's ever experienced happiness before, but maybe he will if he could win this matchup and earn a global championship opportunity at Ascendance 12. Maybe, just maybe, a sliver of happiness. And here certainly is the outcast in this matchup. You got someone like Leon Valente, who has proven himself over this past year, the current Anarchy champion. You've got Akuden, who has just been wreaking havoc since his arrival late last season. Of course, you have the bona fide future Hall of Famer Andrew Briggs, and then there's Salvage, looking to reap rewards here at Absolution. The man who speaks in riddles. Riddle me this. Imagine Salvage heading to Ascendance 12 to compete for the global championship. I mean, so confident was this man in his own abilities. He put his spot in this match on the line on the underground against Toyota Camry and Mike Miles in a handicap match, and he won. No doubt Salvage more than earning his spot in this King of the Hill match here tonight. I would assume both Aaron Stone and Morgan, as they prepare for their global championship match a little bit later on, watching to see who's going to win this matchup, who's going to be crowned King of the Hill, because they can very well end up meeting him at Ascendance 12. Like I said, there's still plenty of time between now and Ascendance 12. You never know what can happen. We've got a homecoming coming up in a few weeks. Not to mention Ferocity returning for one night only. Purgatory as well. There are still plenty of road bumps on the way to Ascendance 12. Last but not least, no doubt if you're a betting man, Andrew Briggs has got to be your favorite here. He has won a King of the Hill match. He has headlined Ascendance before, Ascendance 8. Fought Brett Curtis and Jason Spade. A triple threat match for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. The benchmark. Looking to win his second King of the Hill match. And once again, make it to the show of shows to compete for World Championship gold. So here we go. Fatal four-way matchup, and of course the rules of the King of the Hill matchup. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too fancy. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. Falls count anywhere, and it is elimination style. That means last man standing will earn their way to Ascendance 12, earn their way to a global championship match. Of course, later on, the women of CMV compete in the Queen of the Hill match. 6 women, to be exact, to find out who will challenge for the Women's World Championship at Ascendance 12. Big forearm from Salvage. Taking out Leon Valente early on. Salvage showing his strength by taking down Akuda and the two big boys. And a pin, rather cocky pin by Salvage. I didn't think it'd be that easy. Andrew Briggs has got to be riding high after his win against Akuda, though, a couple nights ago on Octane. And now with the managerial services of Sabato in his back pocket. Like I said, Sabato's got to be happy. He's got a 50% chance one of his clients win this matchup. And he's got a main event championship match at Ascendance 12. Valente caught between a rock and a hard place there for a moment. And Salvage again, no disqualifications here. Gonna pull out a ladder. Looking to toss it into the ring. The Briggs from behind with a backstabber. He's in the ring, Valente, submission specialist. Went nearly a year unpinned, unsubmitted. That was soiled, though, a couple weeks ago, thanks to Andre Rogers ditching him in that tag team match. Oh, gonna hit the ladder on the way out. That was a rough landing for the Anarchy champion. Couldn't. To the outside, might he be looking for a weapon? And yes, it is falls count anywhere. You see the referee here keeping an eye on things. Akuda looking to use that trash can over Briggs, making it backfire on the Demon. Salvage! My God, Valente a couple inches to the right. May have had his face permanently rearranged. I'm not going to say he's lucky, though. Salvage continues the attack, dropping face first on the apron. Akuda all the while getting outmaneuvered here by Andrew Briggs. Ties him up with a neck breaker. Again, Briggs has done it before. He has won a King of the Hill match. He has headlined an Ascendance. Can he do it again? Briggs says it's been too damn long since I've held a world championship. You know, it was this very event, Absolution, a few years ago. Briggs successfully defended the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship with Xander Slate. Big spinning sidewalk slam by Akuda, but referee too slow to get back into the ring. Not even a 1 count. Valente from behind on Akuda, elbow to the side of the head. This is certainly not the final 4 I imagined here in the King of the Hill matchup, but I could see any one of these guys winning this, going on to Ascendance 12 to give the global champion a hell of a run for his money. Salvage with a butterfly suplex to Leon Valente. Gonna pick up that steel chair. We're gonna put it to use. Whacking Valente multiple times. Going back over the ring. This time grabs himself a kendo stick. As Briggs a little bit too busy worrying about his looks. Valente almost the first one eliminated there. 2.999. As Akuda delivers that choke slam on the floor. Good God, man. 1, 2. Oh. How the hell does Briggs not have a broken back right now? Well, if he did it before, he's gonna now. Yeah, avoids that like the plague itself. Throws Akuda off to the side, back in the ring. Valente having his way here with Salvage. Uh-oh, looking for the Karafuda clutch. No hope for a rope break for Salvage. Trapped in the middle of the ring. Karafuda clutch applied. Valente lets it go. At ringside, Briggs, Shining Wizard. Vintage into the pin. Come on, ref, hurry up. Oh, man, took her time. Look, I don't want to blame her. It's tough in a matchup like this, but he's got to step it up a little bit here. Briggs may have had Akunin eliminated. Grabs himself a table now, sets it up at ringside. Leon Valente breaking the eye of Salvage. To ringside he goes, digging under that ring. What else, man? A guitar? Gonna play us a little tune? No, I didn't think so. Valente able to avoid that neck breaker from Andrew Briggs. Briggs giving him the old snake eyes as Akunin with a vertical suplex to Salvage. Quickly drops into the pin. 1, 2, and Salvage able to avoid being the first man eliminated here. Stomps to the chest from our Anarchy champion, Leon Valente. And I imagine Chris Diamond in the back, who prepares to face Alaric a little bit later on. Despite the differences Aurelius have been having over these last few weeks, he's got to be pulling for his protege here. Pinfall attempt by Salvage, only gets a 1. Countered by Valente into a small package at ringside. Briggs able to counter it though. 1, 2, man. Salvage, dropping Akunin. Chest first from the top rope. Pinfall attempt at ringside by Andrew Briggs. He gets himself in two count though. It's such an opportunity on the line. Life-changing opportunity. All 4 of these men giving it their absolute. Oh, future shock! DDT on the floor. 1, 2. But Akunin kicks out of Salvage, just gets chucked into the barricade there. Like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Throws that trash can into the ring, but caught from behind. Black hole slam by Salvage. Ref. 1, 2, 3. Leon Valente is the first man eliminated. That is shocking. Only the second time ever that Leon Valente has been beaten clean here in CMV. Salvage taking him out. And then there were 3. Salvage, Akunin, and Andrew Briggs remain. Who is going to ascend his 12? Double knee face breaker to Salvage. Briggs, though, making a beeline for Akunin. Gonna take him out over the Shining Wizard. Briggs into the pin. 1, 2. But Akunin unbelievably kicks out. Salvage gonna come and interfere. Thomas the Irish Whip sends him crashing into the barricade. Akunin interrupted rather rudely there. Rolling neck snap. Salvage says, "Don't forget about me." Tries the Irish Whip again. Briggs able to reverse. And Briggs mocking Salvage now. Akunin has gotten back to his feet though. Not the type of man you want to be playing around with. As a matter of fact, not a man at all. Salvage gonna throw Briggs all the way into the corner as Akunin back on his feet. Salvage in the ring. Gonna take hold of the trash can. Briggs grabs another steel chair, tries to throw it at Salvage. A little too far away. Briggs just running into Akunin. And that is akin to running into a brick wall face first. Enzu lariat from the benchmark. Salvage, though, with a rocker dropper. Face first goes Briggs onto the floor. Looks like the 2 monsters of the match might be teaming up momentarily to take out Briggs. Maybe not. Blue Thunderbomb attempting Akunin, though. A little bit too heavy. Comes crashing down on top of Salvage. Briggs egging Akunin on. Why would you want to piss this man off? Oh, and Salvage taking a nasty bump on the steel ladder there off that clothesline. Right under the ring goes Salvage. Another kendo stick. Doesn't get the chance to use it. Briggs with a headbutt to the back. As Akunin. Oh, dear Lord. Ramming Briggs back first into the barricade. Salvage gonna miss that clothesline and gonna pay for it, or maybe not. Counted by Salvage, in comes Briggs with the forearm. Again, Salvage landing harshly on that ladder. Picks up the tender stick is Briggs. Whacking it over the back of Salvage. Gonna try to take him out of here. A little bit of leverage from the ladder might do the trick. No, a kick out at 2.999. Akunin back in the ring. Gonna pick up that steel chair. Briggs coming after him. Akunin though gets the chair knocked out of his hands. Whoa! The fireball! We've seen Akunin do that before, producing a fireball, blinding Briggs. And look at Briggs, his face covered in soot. Briggs might not be able to see right now. Salvage though, dropping Akunin gut first in the top rope. Running start for a knee to the side of the head. Briggs just throwing the trash can at Salvage. A lot of sharp edges on a trash can. Busting Salvage open now. Briggs with that swinging neck breaker. Does he have Salvage right where he wants him? How is this man still able to see after getting a fireball thrown in his face? Wait, to the top. Perfect positioning. Spiral tap. Briggs into the pin. 1, 2. No, a kick out by Salvage. That big old gut might have helped him right there. Akunin back in now as Briggs delivers some shots from the full mount. Akunin running Briggs down. Stomp to the back of the head. Vicious knee. Back to ringside, Akunin. Gonna grab himself that kendo stick as Salvage tries to recuperate. He's sleeping on his feet though, and here comes Akunin. Swinging that kendo stick. Salvage though able to dodge it. Tries for a DDT. That would have landed right on the guitar as well. Akunin throwing ribs first into the steel steps. Briggs though. Russian leg sweep. Ass first. Onto the guitar. Not a soft landing. Akunin giving a warning here to Andrew Briggs, and I don't think Briggs is listening. Dragging him back into the ring. But Akunin focusing on Salvage here. Akunin saying it's time to rest in peace. A little too much shit talking though. Briggs says, let me handle this. Briggs fighting back the two monsters. Hangman's neckbreaker to Salvage. But Akunin right there waiting for him. Big elbow to the face. Followed up by a snap elbow drop. A lot of weight across the chest here. 300 pounds. Hoisted up for a suplex now. No cozy landing for Andrew Briggs there on the floor now. Akunin taking apart the steel steps. Rams him into Salvage's face. A little bit for Briggs as well. But he says, no thank you. Oh my God, and another choke slam! Splat goes Andrew Briggs. Salvage just broke up the pin. Why the hell would he do that? Maybe he's taking one too many shots to the head in this match. He's forgotten that this is elimination. Oh, but now he's gonna pay for it. Briggs double knees to the face. But now Briggs, a third shining wizard to Akunin. 1, 2, 3. Akunin is eliminated. Salvage gets to his feet. Briggs right there waiting for him. Counters the Irish whip. Back into the ring. Briggs is set. It's down to this. Salvage, Andrew Briggs. One man is going to Ascendance 12 to fight for the Global Championship. Salvage able to knock the steel chair out of Andrew's hands. Backstabber to the big boy. Coming to reap what he sowed here at Absolution. Briggs, knee to the side of the head, avoided. Salvage shaking off the damage done. Oh dear Lord, what is this? Oh my God! Fireman's carry turned into a sort of sidewalk slam, but Briggs is out of it before even the count of 1. Keeping it simple with a Russian leg. See both these guys exhausted. Both these guys hurting. Leon Valente has been eliminated. Akuden has been taken out. Sabato in the back. He's still got a chance for one of his clients to headline Ascendance 12. Briggs going all the way around the ring. What the hell is he doing? I guess he's maybe trying to make Salvage tired. Force the big guy. Wait, what is this? Salvage just pulled something out of his pants. What the hell was that? Clocking Andrew Briggs. I think it was a pair of brass knuckles. 1, 2. But Andrew Briggs, somehow, some way, able to kick out Salvage, coming prepared with a pair of brass knuckles tucked away in his tights. Briggs is bleeding now. He's got to be woozy. Picks up that kendo stick. Salvage. STO throws Briggs down hard, but Briggs will not stay down. Salvage getting fed up. Marking his territory. Looking Briggs in the eyes, but a quick kick to the gut. Sends him ribs first now into the steel steps. Salvage, what is he thinking? What is he cooking up in that sick, twisted mind of his? Tearing apart the other set of steel steps, throwing them on top of Andrew Briggs. Guys, those steel steps, they weigh at least 20 pounds. And follows that up with a belly-to-belly. Salvage is down 2. What a war this has turned out to be. And Salvage still is not done. Briggs, what can he do here? What does he have left? Can he endure? Can he overcome? Elbow to the jaw to Salvage. But again, the STO. No, this time Briggs. Big clothesline to reverse it. Just drops him the pin, exhausted, desperate, and it pays off! Oh my God! Salvage just had nothing left, and Andrew Briggs has done it again! 2-time King of the Hill winner! The Benchmark punches his ticket to Ascendance 12, a shot at the Global Championship awaiting him. What a match. Briggs not without the wounds of war. I'll tell you what, I thought Salvage had it after that shot with the brass knuckles. But Briggs proving why he is one of the greatest of all time. Well, my friends, before we get to our next matchup of the evening here at Absolution, I want to share with you some breaking news about what transpired earlier tonight before the show went on the air. You know, a little bit later on, we are supposed to see Kill Your Heroes challenge Northern Lights for the World Tag Team Championship, but unfortunately, that matchup will no longer be happening, and here is why. Security camera footage capturing this earlier tonight. As you can see, it was backstage, and just insane, able to track down the Zero-G champion, Josh Wolf, who, remember, earlier this week, or last episode of Shockwave, I should say, Josh Wolf had assaulted Just Insane after his matchup with Yamashita, bashing him upside the head with the Zero-G championship. This following Peligro of Kill Your Heroes calling out Just Insane, saying that he wants to taste the blood of a god, because that's what Just Insane is, a wrestling god. Well, Sane's certainly not about to be tricked like that, as he managed to get his hands on Josh Wolf and deliver a brutal beatdown in the backstage area before Absolution came on the air. You'll see it in just a minute why exactly Wolf is in no sort of condition to compete later on, alongside Peligro challenging Northern Lights for the World Tag Team Championship. Sane making damn sure that Wolf might not be able to compete for a few weeks, goddamn, maybe even a couple of months. As you see, taking the elevator down, Sane continues his brutal beatdown. Wolf just unable to fight back, incensed, is the unpredictable one on top of lefts and rights. Just Insane, a man possessed, letting Kill Your Heroes know if they want this fight, he's gonna bring it to them. Cracking the back of Wolf's head off the concrete floor, guys, but that wasn't enough for Just Insane, as he delivers perhaps the sickest vertebreaker I have ever seen right onto that floor, that concrete floor. And there you have it. Josh Wolf rushed to a local medical facility. Indeed, no condition to compete here tonight. And so unfortunately, Kill Your Heroes gonna have to wait another day to get their shot at Northern Lights and the World Tag Team Championship, thanks to Just Insane. And I know that I saw Peligro backstage earlier. He was pissed. But they wanted this fight. They called out Just Insane. They threw down the gauntlet. They're getting what they asked for. I might not like Josh Wolf personally, but I certainly hope that he's going to be okay. And we'll get more updates on him, hopefully, as the night goes on. But coming up next, you want to talk about some brutal beatdowns, man. You want to talk about insanity. Look no further. And what we have seen these last 2 weeks between Killian Khan and the Bloody Brit Chris Andrews, these two have turned CMV into a war zone. Week after week, beating the absolute hell out of each other. Well, they were supposed to have this matchup, remember, at Unmatched, but Chris Andrews could not hold himself back any longer. Ended up ambushing Killian Khan before the match started, and the ref was having none of it. He threw it out. And it has not stopped since then. These two just not able to keep their hands off of each other. Chris Andrews earlier this week on Shockwave even fighting off a squad of security guards to once again attack Killian Khan. The two had to be pulled apart by security, police officers, other wrestlers. But there'll be none of that here tonight. Killian Khan and Chris Andrews finally gonna have the opportunity to rip and tear each other apart right in the middle of that ring. Killian Khan, who turned his back on the Bloody Brit Chris Andrews, betrayed him in Tokyo, Japan. The Tag Team Cup to join up with a returning Shay Hoxton. And Andrews, he's been around the block many times. He's a CMV veteran. This ain't the first time he's been betrayed. But I talked to Chris Andrews earlier this week. He says this time it's different. He really thought Killian Khan was his boy, sharing pints at the pub every night, winning the tag team titles together, only for Killian Khan to flush it all away. And of all people, to join up with Shay Hoxton, who obviously Chris Andrews has a lot of history with. It's Chris Andrews who retired Shay Hoxton from in-ring competition Well, now Hoxton is back again to be a thorn in the side of the Bloody Brit Chris Andrews. Having himself a lager on the way to the ring. Vintage Bloody Brit. And it looks like he has brought along with him a Singapore cane, but this is not a no disqualification match. It should have been. Looks like he's coming prepared, even though I don't see Shea Hoxton out here. Andrews has learned to be ready for anything and everything. Well, even though we won't be getting that World Tag Team Championship match between Kill Your Heroes and Northern Lights, we do still have the Unholy Alliance challenging Desolation in an Anarchy Rules match for the Octane Tag Team Championship coming up, as well as the Queen of the Hill match, the Global Championship match between Aaron Stone and Morgan, not to mention our massive triple threat main event, as John Lipnick defends the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship against Anthony Martin and Troy Colt. That is all still to come. So here we go at long last. Killian Khan and Chris Andrews getting hands on each other in the ring rather than outside of it. And you see Britt, man, he wastes no time. I don't even think he waited for the bell to actually ring before he came sprinting out of the corner there. All over Killian Khan like a monkey on a cupcake. Into the full mount left, right, bashing in the face of Killian Khan. The American-made man no longer. Shea Hoxton whispering his sweet nothings in the ear of Killian. Believe me, I've been there. Shea Hoxton was my best friend. For a little bit of time, I know he's a sweet talker. Of course, my best friend now is Chris Diamond, who still have taken on Alaric a little bit later on. Khan gonna toss Andrews to the outside, give himself a couple of seconds to actually get into this matchup. Big knee to the face. Bloody Brit's already an ugly son of a bitch though, so any more damage he takes to his face ain't gonna be too bad in the long run. These are two guys though who can take an ass whooping and a half and still come back swanging. Didn't come into this expecting it to be a wrestling match. This is a fight here between these two as Killian Khan just launches Chris Andrews with that powerbomb. Almost sent him right over the top rope to the outside. Throws over the ropes for Bloody Brit. May have started hot here, but Killian Khan has taken over. I wonder what the hell he was thinking about doing there. Decided against whatever strategy he may have been formulating. Punch to the gut by Chris Andrews. Big knee to the gut in response from Khan. Coming up next here at Absolution, the Rite of Passage Championship is going to be on the line, my friends, as the Ted gets ready to defend against Toyota Camry. Turmoil with an Amity. Toyota Camry finally exposed Ted for the man he really is. Or will Ted prove to Toyota Camry that he can be trusted? That he is with Amity 100%, that there is no ulterior motive. Big punch to the face there by the Bloody Brit. As Khan gonna pull himself into the corner. No safe refuge there though. Gets yoinked. Up into an alley. Ooh! God damn! Struggling to get to his feet though. Back into the full mount. More bombs getting dropped. Oh, and Killian Khan busted open. I figured we'd get some color in this matchup. Slobbering blow to the back. Picks him up because he ain't done. Irish whip goes off the ropes, tries for a punch to the gut, gets caught with a knee though. And you see Khan, looks like he's been cut just above his right eye. Lets out a roar, Killian Khan. Off the ropes, he sends the Bloody Brit, drop down, and the leapfrog. One-handed spine buster. Doesn't take his foot off the gas. Looking for maybe a bear hug, perhaps a spine buster. Either or, countered by Britt. Revenge! 1, 2, and it's so sweet, and it's not enough to keep down Killian Khan. But look at Britt, he said, I could go all night long, you son of a bitch. Doesn't bother Andrews any. That jaw of Killian Khan got to be hurting right about now, but he's able to counter that Irish whip. Britt took too much time playing around. Oh God, and now gonna manhandle him. Khan. Look at this for a man his size. Hoisting Britt up. Gut wrench suplex. Khan taking back control. He runs down Chris Andrews like it's nothing. Closed fists across the forehead. Khan looking for some blood as well. Britt able to escape to the outside. Khan in pursuit. Andrews waiting for him. DDT on the floor. Khan, though, shoving Britt back, keeping him at bay. A German. My goodness, Chris Andrews almost flying up into the stratosphere right there. Khan, his power unmatched here in CMV. Into the ring, Chris Andrews not about to let this one end by count out. He wants Killian Khan beaten, embarrassed, right in the middle of the ring. In the corner, he's got him. Big, meaty punch, but didn't see that elbow coming. Khan gets his opening, and the powerbomb symphony rings out throughout the arena. Right in the middle of the ring, but not finished. Killian Khan looking to deliver. The ring shaking, earth shattering, sit out powerbomb. 1, 2. Mamma mia, Papa Pia. 2.999. Chris Andrews survives, but man, he's getting his shit rocked right now. Somehow standing on his own 2 feet. Back elbow from the Bloody Brit. He drops into the pin real quick. 1, 2, but a kick out. Now it's Britt. Forearms to the back of the head. There's a reason, but that's banned in MMA, man. Smashing someone in the back of the head. That can kill them. That can end a life. The Bloody Brit don't care, though. Big punch. The brother, another DDT. Tries to pull him up the Khan line away with a jawbreaker. Throws out a big old clothesline, but went over Britt's head. And now he might pay for it. Spins him around. Another big punch to the back. And another DDT. Rushes into the pin. 1, 2, but a kick out. What does Chris Andrews have to do here to keep Killian Khan down for the count, man? Trips him up, hammer fists. Chris Andrews just can't get enough. He wants Killian Khan's entire face covered in blood. And there you go, Khan now leaking. Blood dripping down onto the canvas as he moves himself into the corner. Just hoping for a breather. Britt. Revenge! A second time. 1, 2. You have got to be kidding me. Britt, no wasted motion. Right back on the attack with a kick to the back. Killian Khan's jaw has got to be hanging on by a thread right about now. More elbows. Chris Andrews spinning him around, maybe going for the cliffhanger. Khan, though, knows him too well. Big Irish whip pulled back into a clothesline. Khan now with a stop. Again, the camel clutch position. Bashing Britt. Busts him open. Both men bleeding now. This is a fight. Wheelbarrow face buster as blood starts to cover the canvas. Killian Khan, blood all over his chest. That's not stopping him. Gut wrench suplex it now. Khan with blood in his eyes. Looking for another powerbomb, but Britt with some kicks to the back of the leg. He's got it right where he wants him. Able to dodge Khan. Off the ropes he's sent. Big punch to the gut. That'll suck the air out of you. Now a headbutt. Andrews flipping him off. Vintage Chris Andrews. Big punch. Khan coming back at him. Toe to toe. Former friends. Former partners. Beating the hell out of each other. Winding uppercut. Flips off the fans. Bloody Britt don't care. Fuck everyone. Lining up his shot. Revenge. 1, 2, 3. Chris Andrews takes down the Khan here at Absolution. He can barely stand after what a fight that was, but stand he does. Stands victorious. What a fight. Well, my friends, coming up next here at Absolution, it is time for our first championship match of the evening. And the Rite of Passage Championship is what's going to be on the line. Now, all the rest of Amity at this point have begun to trust Ted. That includes Tracy James. That includes JT Moss. That includes B-Man. It includes the Amelia and Pratt attack. After everything that the Ted has done, fighting alongside Amity against the Unholy Alliance these last couple of months. But even still, Toyota Camry has his doubts, and he has remained stalwart. Even getting into it with JT Moss earlier this week. Camry, though, saying, I've just got a feeling in the pit of my stomach. I can't trust this man. I don't know what he's up to, but I know that it's no good. And I will expose him for the fraud that he is. See, when Ted won the Rite of Passage Championship, beating Hunter Quinn, he originally wanted to get this shot to Tracy James as a way to give back to him, as a way to again try to prove that he is trying to make amends, trying to turn a new leaf. But James turned him down. However, Camry was more than happy to capitalize, saying, I'll take you on, I'll fight you for that Rite of Passage championship, and I'll show Amity, I'll show the world exactly who you are. So the rest of Amity not going to be here at ringside. In fact, they aren't here tonight at all. They do not want to get between these two. But I'm certain that they are all, Tracy, James, and the rest, hoping that this finally settles things between Toyota Camry and the Ted. One way or the other. Ted hopes that with a win here, that in the ring he can prove to Camry that he is who he says he is. He's not that Ted of old, that merciless, heartless son of a bitch. He has become a better man. And well, here comes Ted. Guys, Camry has left the ring. He's running up the ramp. Toyota Camry looking to get started early here at Absolution. He's had enough. He has waited weeks and weeks to get hands on the Ted. Ted, though, fighting back, dropping his Rite of Passage championship. Yeah, I don't know about this. Toyota Camry has talked a big game. I'd say this is pretty messed up. Jumping Ted before the matchup even starts. The bell hasn't even rung. So frustrated is Camry. But Ted able to get him into the ring now. And the referee has rung the bell. This matchup officially begins. The Rite of Passage championship is on the line. Tracy James, JT Moss, B-Man, Amelia Jones, Precious Pratt, all watching. As Ted now throws Camry down to the outside. Ted trying to collect himself here. He was not expecting that, I don't think. Camry gets to his feet. Back into the ring, Ted waiting for him. Leg kick now just going off on the former pro boxer Toyota Camry. But sometimes you got to go with that gut feeling, man. And Toyota Camry has a gut feeling that for whatever reason he cannot trust the Ted. No matter what Ted says, no matter what anybody else at Amity says, no matter what the fans might think, Camry knows that he cannot trust Ted. Toss him out of the corner. Big fist drop from Brett's rope into the pin. First pinfall attempt of the matchup. Crown their new Rite of Passage champion, but a kick out by Ted. Ain't gonna be that easy. A lot of things you can say about Ted. He does not go down without a fight. Those punches, though, man. Those lefts, those rights from the former professional boxer. You can't take many of those before you're out cold, sleeping for the rest of the night. Into the corner goes Toyota Camry. Now looking for really the 10 count punches. Camry not even giving him one, though. I don't think so. Off the ropes he goes. Drop down by Camry. Drop down again. Tries for a spinning back fist. Stopped though by Ted. Rolls him up. Super kick. That put Whoa. What is Ted do? Ted has just attacked the ref. What was that? Ted just blatantly assaulted the ref. The ref is down. And now Ted, what is that? Ted just pulled a pair of brass knuckles out of his pants, knocking out Toyota Camry, and now he's picking the ref back up, saying, ref, count the pin. 1, 2, 3, what? Camry has kicked out. Toyota Camry kicked out. That boy's got a jaw of steel, and he was not about to let Ted make off like a thief in the night. From behind, loading up for a European uppercut to the back of the head. Drags him by arm and by leg. What the hell does the rest of Amity have to be thinking right now watching this? That was pretty blatant. Everyone saw it. Camry dropping a bomb. Big forearm. Ted bleeding. Hook of the leg. New champion, but a kick out by Ted. Just barely able to survive. mean, say what you will. Ted attacked the referee. Produced that pair of brass knuckles. That looks like the Ted of old to me. That doesn't look like a new Ted. Looks like the same old Ted. And now look at this. In the corner. Turning his back on the young gun. And he's going to pay for it. That was a mistake. Cameron, big kick to the gut. What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the size of that guy. Who the hell is that? Wait, Camry, don't turn around. Who the hell? With a steel chair. Who the hell is that? But Ted, crawling over to Camry. Gonna throw his hand over the chest of his challenger. One count. Who the hell was that? You gotta be kidding me. Ted Buster, but Camry. Irish whip sends Ted off the ropes. The drop down. And again, Superman punch. Ted blocks it. T-E-D. That's it. It's over. One. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Ted said, Oh, you know what he's going for. He's looking for that super T-E-D. It's coming. Camry. Wait. Dropping Ted out of the corner. Camry rallying. Drops the bomb. 1, 2, 3. And we have a new rite of passage champion. Oh my God. Toyota Camry just overcame obstacle after obstacle. I mean, Ted, it's as clear as the day is long. He did all he could to stop Camry from winning this match, but in the end, he failed. I'm still reeling after what we just saw. I want to know, out of everything, who the hell was that fucking giant who seemingly came to the aid of Ted? That guy must have been at least 7 feet tall. Ted truly showing up here tonight with an ace up his sleeve. But it turns out Toyota Camry had the flush. What a win for that young man. And you know what? I'll say this. I think Ted just got exposed. That's all I'll say on the matter. We'll see what Amity has to say. But coming up next, The Octane Tag Team Championship on the line, as the Unholy Alliance looking to reclaim the titles that they lost just a couple weeks ago on Octane. And you notice this is not Hunter Quinn and Bloody Justice, but Hunter Quinn and Jeremy Barmore repping the Alliance in this matchup. We know that Hunter Quinn got very frustrated with Bloody Justice after the loss of their titles, blaming it pretty squarely on Bloody Justice, and well, Barmore had to actually get between the two before things got a little out of hand. So it looks like Quinn gonna give Barmore the opportunity to win some championship gold with him here tonight. Bloody Justice gonna have the night off. And there they are, the new Octane Tag Team Champions. Bludgeon and Trauma. Desolation. One of the most dominant tag teams throughout CMV history. But they realized that it wasn't going to be quite so easy to dispatch of the Unholy Alliance a few nights ago at Octane when Hunter Quinn and Jeremy Barmore jumped them backstage. These four men beating the absolute piss out of each other. Had to be separated by an army of security guards. Otherwise, we might not be getting this matchup here tonight. All four men would be laid up in the hospital. We already had one tag team championship match canceled here at Absolution. Let's not go for another. There will be no need for tags in this matchup, though, as this will be Anarchy Rules. Tornado style, no countouts and no disqualifications. The first team to get either a pin or submission in the ring leaves Absolution with the Octane Tag Team titles. Former Fusion Tag Team Champions, former Unified World Tag Team Champions, now Octane Tag Team Champions. Might they end up being the shortest reigning Octane Tag Team Champions in CMV history, though? That's what we're about to find out right here, right now. As this is Hunter Quinn looking for what would be his fourth reign as a Tag Team Champion here in CMV. Barmore, this would be his first. Bell rings, and these four wasted no time going after each other. Once again, no countouts and no disqualifications. First team to get the decision in the ring continues down the road to Ascendant 12 with the Octane Tag Team titles. Hunter Quinn still, as you can see, forced to wear that protective mask after what was done to him in the death match a few weeks ago, courtesy of the Ted. I'm sure Hunter Quinn had a little bit of a smile on his face watching Ted lose the Rite of Passage Championship to Toyota Camry in the previous bout. Still to come here at Absolution, my friends. After this, Alaric one-on-one with the British baller Chris Diamond. Also got the Global Championship up for grabs as Aaron Stone will challenge Morgan. Queen of the Hill still to come, as well as our main event. Triple threat match for the Undisputed Championship. John Litwick defending against Anthony Martin and Troy Cole. As Jeremy Barmore has brought out a table. Meanwhile, Bludgeon doing what he does best, bludgeoning Hunter Quinn here in the corner. Quickly drops into the pin. Hunter Quinn could be in trouble, but a kick out at one. Here comes Barmore to help nonetheless. From behind, a high angle back suplex. The Trauma, at least for a couple of seconds, down on the outside. The Unholy Alliance with an advantage, but spoke too soon. Trauma back into the ring now. Multiple headbutts from Trauma. Completely disregarding that protective mask. Barmore back into the ring. As Bludgeon on spaghetti legs there at ringside. Trauma. Barmore's just watching. Just hanging back. Checking it out. Pick old boy up into a back suplex. Into the ring comes Bludgeon. Barmore greeting him, just yeeting him overhead like it ain't no thing. Hunter Quinn winning his first taste of Tag Team Championship gold here in CMV with Jordan Nicholson, Project Psycho. Then with Fidel de la Rosa as Makata. Of course, his third reign alongside Bloody Justice. Looking for his fourth year. Tiger Driver from the Hellhound to win back the gold, but broken up as the pin by Bludgeon. Hunter Quinn straight to the outside. He goes digging for treasure. What's he gonna find? A trash can. Why don't you just throw yourself in there? This is where you belong. Don't tell him I said that. Hunter Quinn dragging Trauma away from the ropes as Barmore grabs himself a sledgehammer. It doesn't look like he wants to use it right now, though. Quinn going to try to take Trauma for a walk. Bludgeon, meanwhile, has gotten up out of the corner. Irish Whip gets countered, though. To the outside goes Bludgeon, having his trip CNX fall. Uh-oh, Trauma! The Dominator! Hunter Quinn in serious trouble. Trauma is not finished with him. Dragged away from the ropes. Quinn says, get the hell off me, though. Able to shove him back. Trying to help him to his feet. Trauma with a punch to the gut. Goes for a kick. That gets caught, though, by Quinn. He turns him around. Perfect position! Psycho Drilla! Hook of the leg. Bludgeon coming to the rescue. And he's quick enough. Not even a 2 count. Jeremy Barmore dropping the ball a little bit there. Discus punch by the Hellhound. Most certainly let loose here at Absolution. Multiple stops here by Barmore. Goes for the pin on Bludgeon. Ooh, beautiful stop the street cutter. From Trauma takes out Hunter Quinn. Now Jeremy Barmore left all by himself here. Practicing his shadow boxing his Bludgeon, apparently. Perfect time to do so. Middle of a championship match. This is not falls count anywhere. It's got to be pin or submission in the ring that gets the job done. Who could potentially walk into Ascendance 12 with the Octane Tag Team titles? Barmore will be lucky enough to have a broken neck after that fisherman's driver on the floor. Just thrown into the barricade. Hunter Quinn back under the ring. Whatever he's looking for, though, interrupted by Trauma. And that protective mask not doing very much good in the end as he's been busted open and thrown butt first into the steel steps. Bludgeon bashing in the head of the Dark Horse. Dragon Screw. Hunter Quinn over there with a pump handle slam on the floor. But Trauma might have caught the back of his head off the exposed concrete there. They'll try to get him back into the ring. Trauma able to reverse though. A sleeper slam. It's Bludgeon. Again, gonna throw Barmore ribs first into the barricade. Trauma. Bit of showmanship, not used to seeing from Desolation. Barmore just looks to be completely out of it in the ring. Hunter Quinn getting absolutely demolished here. Getting ping-ponged by Desolation. Oh, God. Another Dominator on the concrete! Oh, that's Hunter Quinn taken care of. Barmore all by himself. He's fighting, though. Able to keep Bludgeon back. But Trauma delivers final judgment to retain the gold. 1, 2. Whoa, a clutch kick out from the Dark Horse. Quinn back in as Bludgeon delivers that forearm. Hunter Quinn's busy with Trauma. Bludgeon hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, 2.999, my brother. What a save. Exchanging kicks to the midsection. Barmore completely out of it right now. Bludgeon try to take him for a little bit of a walk, but elbows to the gut. Barmore running him over like a Mack truck. Barmore to belly, maybe? World's strongest slam! Barmore's got nothing left though. An arm over the chest, but the pin is broken up by Trauma, not even a 1 count. Hard hitting Anarchy Rules matchup for the Octane Tag Team titles here at Absolution. Hunter Quinn rubbing Trauma's face into that. Insult to injury with an elbow to the back. Black for bludgeon. That's a very suggestive headbutts from Bludgeon here. No laughing matter for Jeremy Barmore though. There's a boot to the face of Hunter Quinn. Keeps him down for the pin to retain. Only a 2 count. Barmore trying to give Hunter Quinn a chance to catch his breath, but Trauma's back in. Drags him into the corner, last place he wants to be. We've seen this many times from Trauma. The inverted Alabama slam to retain. Uno, dos. No tres though. No tres, but Hunter Quinn far from out of the woods here. Desolation in firm control. Hunter Quinn gets a hold of Trauma, but Bludgeon from behind. And now Bludgeon hitting that Z-spot. Followed up by even more headbutts. My God, man, Hunter Quinn. Flipped over. Good night. Barmore still out of it. No chance he can help. And I believe that's game over. And still, the Octane Tag Team Champions. Desolation doing what they do best. I wish nothing but the best of luck to the Octane Tag Team division. You're going to need it. My friends, as we get ready for even more action here at Absolution, I just received more breaking news as it appears that unfortunately Josh Wolf is not going to be the only man laid up in a hospital bed here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Troy Colt was just found viciously assaulted in his locker room backstage. And if what I'm hearing is correct, my friends, Troy Colt not going to be able to compete in tonight's main event. He's being checked on. He was just found not moments ago. It's not clear exactly yet how badly he's been hurt. But from what's being said, it would appear that Troy Colt is out of our main event here tonight at Absolution, which would mean that it's just going to be a one-on-one match between Anthony Martin and John Lipnick for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. We will certainly get more updates, hopefully very soon, but who could have done this to Troy Colt? The mind wanders. I mean, look, we know John Lipnick wanted this to be a one-on-one match here tonight at Absolution. He told Troy Colt last week, back out of the match for the sake of our partnership. But Troy Colt said, hell no. And now he's been taken out in his locker room. I'm not going to point fingers, but you got to admit, rather convenient for John Lipnick. All right, now cooking up what very well could steal the show. Alaric and Chris Diamond, one-on-one. A matchup that we were supposed to see a few weeks ago on Octane. But Diamond, who is still recovering, not just physically, but mentally as well, from his loss to Morgan at Fortune, just wasn't ready to get back into the ring quite yet, so he substituted himself with his protege, Andre Rogers. Alaric did not take kindly to this. He has spent the last few weeks slandering the good name of Chris Diamond, calling him a coward. Look, I like Alaric. He is way out of line. And the British baller ain't about to have any of it. He's back to 100%. He's focused. He's motivated. He's got Andre Rogers at his side, but as you can see, guys, Alaric has not come alone either. Young Ben Stacy here in the corner of the proprietor Purity. Chris Diamond and Andre Rogers, who knocked off Alaric and Ben Stacy in tag team action a couple of nights ago on Octane. Alaric's very first loss here in CMV. Andre Rogers tapping him out. Perhaps Alaric has found his first follower. Preaches purity. We know that he's arrived here in CMV on a mission, he says, to bring pure wrestling back to CMV. The use of weapons, the high flying sickens Alaric. He wants to restore pure wrestling. But perhaps Ben Stacy has become enamored with this message that Alaric is preaching. You know, for months and months and months, Chris Diamond has wanted Ben Stacy to become a part of Aurelius. Numerous times, Diamond has extended his hand, but Stacy every single time has turned him down. Maybe Ben Stacy has finally found a man that he can well and truly agree with. Ben Stacy, trained by the one and only Jay Young, who was trained by Hall of Famer Dave Turner. Two of the greatest technical wrestlers to ever step foot in a CMV ring. Stacy, although he likes to incorporate that high-flying style into his arsenal, he is a mat-based wrestler, a phenomenal technician in his own right. Obviously, Alaric has taken notice. Could just be that Ben Stacy wants to keep an eye on what's transpiring here tonight, though. As he and Diamond have been beefing. Big knee to the back of the head by the British baller. Still cannot believe Troy Colt taken out. Found in his locker room, brutally beaten. Still no word yet on his exact condition. Hopefully by the end of this matchup we'll know for sure what exactly is going to happen in our main event. Beautiful disaster kick by Chris Diamond. Alaric retreats out onto the apron for a tertiary main event coming up next. Global Championship going to be on the line, as Aaron Stone will challenge Morgan. A big boy bash it's going to be, baby. The Hog's going to be let loose. Right now, Alaric in the corner. Big old European uppercut takes Diamond off his feet. Following up with some stops now, holding his knee to the throat of Diamond. Careful not to get disqualified, though, as Alaric to the top rope he goes. Not very often you're going to see Alaric fly. Fly he does. Keeping it simple, though. Keeping it classic with a cross body. Kick out by Diamond at one. Forearm. That Like I said, I am a fan of Alaric, but the things he's been saying about Chris Diamond these last few weeks, just despicable. Calling him a coward? Diamond is the exact opposite of a coward. He is a hero. He's my hero. Exchanging shots now, both men. Back and forth, but Diamond got kicked to the side of the head, getting the better of Alaric in that exchange. Stop. The back of the knee followed up by a moonsault into the pin. Just a 1 count for Chris Diamond. He now shows off the 18-inch pythons. Diamond's been in that gym, baby. He's been in that performance center week in, week out. Getting his mind right. Getting his body right. Leaving fortune behind him. Focusing on the future now. Ascendance 12 on the horizon. Chris Diamond looking to do what he does best, and that's show up and show out on the grandest stage of them all. And as he said himself just earlier today, sunset flip powerbomb right at the feet of Ben Stacy. Chris Diamond saying earlier today on social media he is not about to let some punk rookie use him as a stepping stone. I mean, calling Alaric a punk rookie is pretty disrespectful, but Alaric tries for a forearm. Diamond avoids it. Alaric tries to go for a gut shot. Diamond in front of the zone. Now goes for a scoop slam. Drops down behind his Alaric. Quick slap of the tit into a reverse DDT. Gonna watch as Diamond picks himself up in the corner. Andre Rogers jumping up out of the apron. What the hell is he up to? Diamond with a hammerlock back suplex. Even making Ben Stacy cringe as he watches from ringside into the pin. Diamond still only able to get a 1 count out of Alaric here. Knee drop. Diamond keeping himself focused here, not allowing Alaric's words to get to him. Punch to the midsection though. Alaric gives himself an opening. The double underhook. Vintage Alaric pile driver. Dante Drilla. 1, 2. 2.999. Alaric not happy about that. Diamond stays in the fight, but he is hurting for certain. Throws out a wild punch, nowhere near connected. Now pays for it. Beautiful discus knee tap right there into a Greco-Roman throat hold. Most certainly not an illegal choke. Back into the ring, Alaric. What a massive victory this would be. Just about a month into his career here in CMV to knock off a multi-time world champion. Despite what Alaric might think about him in that ring, Diamond one of the best. This would certainly boost the stock of Alaric. Diamond lowers him in. Up against the ropes now, but a back body drop. Diamond almost landing right on top of Andre Rogers. Alaric again gonna go to the top. Once more, looking to fly. Meteora! Right before Andre Rogers, and nothing he can do about it unless he wants to risk a disqualification. Going after the hand of Diamond, but a knee to the side of the head. Keeps Alaric back. Throwing him into Andre Rogers. Using his protege as a bit of a weapon there. Down of 6, Alaric gets back into the ring. Diamond is looking rough right now. Superman forearm smash by the proprietor of Purity. And that right hook just busted Diamond wide open. Alaric sees it, honing in on the wound with some more right hands. A great white shark. Smells blood in the water. Alaric pouncing. Diamond still not out of this fight though. Gonna take him for a walk. Get out of the way, ref. Alaric popping off a few elbows to the midsection. Gives himself the chance he needs here. Doesn't act quick enough though. Diamond gonna send him into the corner. Elbow waiting for Diamond though as he approaches. Knee backbreaker. Hyping himself up. But Diamond, so smart. Next level ring awareness. Escaping to the outside. Not able to avoid Alaric forever though. Clobbering blow to the back. A snap vertical suplex. On the floor, that hurt both men. Struggling to get to his feet, but he does. Hoist Diamond up. Throwing him down onto the floor. Gets back into the ring. Looks like Alaric will be perfectly happy taking a count-out win here at Absolution. Or maybe not. Taking a couple of seconds to catch his breath. That was a mistake though. Diamond able to recover. Waiting for him with that clothesline. Follows it up with a knee drop. Diamond again. Keeping Alaric down, showing off the goods. Much as I love Chris Diamond, I really don't think Alaric is the kind of guy to play around with, waste time with. That count of 6 here, Diamond to toss him back into the ring. Keep it on top of him though. Pushes him over, hook of the leg. Highly doubt that's going to be enough to keep Alaric down. Just a 1 count. Diamond trying to exhaust Alaric here. Another jumping clothesline. Quick dragon screw by Alaric though. Diamond again, knowing where he is at all. Knowing exactly where he is at all times. Finds his way into the corner, but unfortunately, not going to get the break that he was looking for. Alaric dragging him towards the middle of the ring. Could be looking to educate Chris Diamond. The double underhook again. But Diamond, by the skin of his teeth, escapes. Into a clothesline. He has Alaric stunned. Time to make a donation. No Alaric counters. Counters does Chris Diamond. To the ropes he goes, but Alaric stopping him with a double axe handle to the back of the head. And now Alaric goes to the corner. We've seen this before. Rounding up his shot. Knee right between the eyes. Diamond is done for, but Alaric is not finished. Going for the education. Diamond though comes to just in time, shaking it off like only he can. Full steam ahead for the British Baller. Double knees to the face. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Diamond cannot believe it. What the hell does he got to do to keep this son of a gun down? Scoops him up. Into the corner for a snake eyes, Chris Diamond. Dropping into the side headlock with Andre Rogers watching very closely from ringside. Ben Stacy as well. Diamond's got the hand of Alaric. Stomping away so many little bones in the hand you can feel. Very easy to break. Doesn't take all that much pressure. Dropped down by Diamond. Oh, but wait a minute. Ben Stacy? Ben Stacy! Distracting Chris Diamond just long enough for Alaric to retake control. Well, it seems like we got our answer whether Ben Stacy was really just out here to watch tonight, as he gives Alaric a big assist there. Diamond, though, still fighting, despite sinking into the deep end, able to keep his head above the water, but for how much longer? Reverse DDT by Alaric. Tries for a stop. Diamond to his feet, lickety split. Still not quick enough though. Another single knee backbreaker. Quickly drops into the pin, forearm to the face. 1, 2, 3, and that does it. Alaric scoring a monumental win here at Absolution. And I can only imagine what this is going to do to Chris Diamond. This is, in all honesty, a loss that he could really not afford. Thanks in large part, though, to Ben Stacy. That son of a bitch looks like he's chosen his side. And mark my words, he'll regret it in the long run. It is time here at Absolution. My friends, our tertiary main event of the evening. And the CMV Global Championship on the line. As the protein-packed powerhouse walks into the biggest matchup of his young career. This a man who stepped up when no one else dared to. Looked Morgan in the eyes without a shred of fear and called him out. Well, now it's time for Aaron Stone to deliver the goods. It's time for Aaron Stone to nut up. Defeating Joe Blade at Fortune in that ambulance match gave Aaron Stone the push that he needed to step into that ring and say, I'm good enough. The glass ceiling is right there. Will Aaron Stone shatter it here tonight at Absolution? As we get ready for this huge matchup, my friends, unfortunately, I just received an update, and Troy Call has indeed been rushed to a local medical facility. He will not be able to compete in our main event here tonight. It is official. It will be Anthony Martin one-on-one with John Lipnick in our main event for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. And God, you can't help but to feel for Troy Call, man. Finally getting his opportunity. And it gets snatched away from him. Will this opportunity be snatched away from Aaron Stone? The Ogre. Looking to once again defend his global championship. He said he'd take on any and all comers. Aaron Stone stepped up, and now Morgan looks to knock him down. The Sheriff of Octane, who up until a couple minutes ago on Octane, things were pretty civil between these two. Aaron Stone called Morgan out. Morgan accepted the challenge. Morgan seemed impressed with Aaron Stone, as a matter of fact. The two even teaming up together successfully a couple weeks ago. But then just a few minutes ago at Octane, they were supposed to meet face to face. Final words before this collision here at Absolution. But instead, Morgan brutally beat Aaron Stone down, saying a whole lot without speaking a single word. Morgan says he does respect Aaron Stone. Says the kid has balls. He appreciates his talent. But just like all the others, he will fall at the hands of the Ogre here tonight. Morgan, who has not been defeated cleanly in a year. Nobody has been able to pin. Nobody has been able to submit the Sheriff. And that is what Aaron Stone must do here tonight if he's to leave Absolution as global champion. Of course, Morgan has the champion's advantage. This matchup is to end by countout or disqualification. Morgan will retain. Stone facing a seemingly impossible task, but he does not back down. Does not show any fear. Locked in on his goal. Can he get the job done? Or will he indeed just become another body left in the wake of the Ogre? It's Morgan's goal to walk into Ascendance 12, still the CMV Global Champion. Will Aaron Stone indeed prove to be just another road bump for the Ogre? Or will it turn out that Aaron Stone, a roadblock? That's what it's all about, the CMV Global Championship. A big boy bash. This is going to be, baby, the Hogs being let loose. Ring that bell, ref, and let's get it on. Stepping right up to each other, no time to waste. This Aaron Stone immediately with an air raid siren into the pin. 1, 2, holy shit, it's a 2 count. All right, wait a minute, pump the brakes. I don't think Morgan was expecting that. Aaron Stone starting strong. Elbows to the side of the head, able to escape into that fireman's carry position. Tossed out onto the apron though. Just yoinked back in with ease. Team packed powerhouse. Getting manhandled by the Sheriff. Trio short on clotheslines. Hoists him up. Deadlift dominator. Aaron Stone was certainly not used to getting tossed around like this. Vintage falling headbutt by the champion. Oh yeah, a hot start indeed for Aaron Stone. It has gone down the drain quickly for the challenger here. He's able to escape that camel clutch though. Lifted Morgan up, gonna walk him into the corner. Chucking him out of the center of the ring. Like garbage. Into the pin. Second pin already from Aaron Stone. Only a 1 count this time. Gonna follow Morgan to the outside once again. Aaron Stone must pin or submit Morgan in this matchup to win the Global Championship. This match ends by countout or disqualification. Morgan will retain. Nobody has been able to cleanly defeat Morgan in a year. He has not been pinned. He has not been submitted. He's been defeated only by countout. Aaron Stone, double underhook power bomb on the floor, followed up by a senton. What a breakout moment this would be for Aaron Stone. He took the shot when it presented itself. Now can he make the most of it? German suplex, or vice versa. Morgan not going to be used to getting tossed all around like this. Aaron Stone thrown onto the floor. Morgan back into the ring. We know earlier tonight, Andrew Briggs winning the King of the Hill match, which means that Ascendance 12, he will face whomever is global champion, whether it is one of these two men or someone else. Because don't forget, there's still a couple of months between now and Ascendance. We've still got a homecoming in a few weeks. We've got Purgatory. Anything and everything can happen. Neither one of these guys may be holding the global championship by the time Ascendance 12 is here. Big punch by Stone. But no matter what, Andrew Briggs will be at Ascendance 12. He will be standing across the ring from whoever is global champion. Coming up next in our co-main event, the Queen of the Hill matches. We'll find out who will be challenging for the Women's World Championship at the Show of Shows. Of course, our main event, originally a triple threat, now just a one-on-one match as Anthony Martin will challenge John Lipnick for the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Nice counter by Morgan. Getting Aaron Stone back into the ring. The Ogre looking to drop a quick elbow, but Stone gets out of the way. Tries for another big boot. Avoids it, this Morgan. Full Nelson. Stone escapes. Elbow to the side of the head. Stuns Morgan, not for long enough though. The global champion dragging him over to the ropes. Setting him up for an inverted Alabama slam. Aaron Stone, who has his friends and his close family here in attendance. He is a resident of New Jersey. This is his backyard, East Rutherford. His friends and family traveling a couple hours to be here for what could be the biggest moment of his career. But like Morgan said himself, didn't help Chris Diamond have fortune when his friends, when his family were in the front row cheering him on. Look at the power, man. Morgan treating the milkman like a rag doll. Doesn't seem all that impressed with the fight that Aaron Stone is delivering here tonight. Looking for another falling headbutt to the chest. Picks him up. But a kick to the midsection catches him. Irish whip off the ropes. Big clothesline, man. Meaty. Straight off the hook. Quick knee to the gut, though. Choke slam by the global champion. Flips Aaron Stone over. Hook of the leg to retain the global championship here at Absolution. But a kick out, man. Close kick out. Quickly escapes the outside to Stone, realizing just how close that was. And Uranagi attempted. Stone says no thank you. Great takedown by the challenger. Milkman will throw Morgan off to the side. Another senton. Midsection of Morgan get worked over in this matchup. Aaron Stone lets out a roar. Another senton. Those ribs cracking. As Stone, hub handle slam. Making it hard for Morgan to breathe here. Drags the champion, throws him back into the ring. Again, Aaron Stone knows he's got to pin or submit Morgan in the ring to leave here tonight as global champion. And it might be time. Holy shit! Special delivery! 1, 2! 2.999, but that does not deter Aaron Stone, telling Morgan to suck it. This young man, though, wasting time and now going to pay for it. Elbow to the gut, Morgan. Some more clotheslines, one after the other. And now it's Morgan, marking his territory. The Lion Tamer. Middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Aaron Stone trapped, but does not tap. Aaron Stone refuses to quit. Deadlift powerbomb, not once, twice. Morgan with a wheelbarrow face buster. Absolutely destroying this man right now. Stone, though, coming back to life. Somehow, still some fight left. He's got him in the fireman's carry position. Morgan, though, coming away with some elbows to the side of the head. Kick to the midsection by Stone. Sees his chance to drag Morgan into the corner. Introducing him to that top turnbuckle. Big old haymakers here. Morgan with one of his own. Going for a ride to Stone. Snake eyes for the milkman. Got him down in the corner. Stone, though, with a kick to the back. Gets to his feet, tries to shake it off, runs right into a couple of punches though. Irish whip off the ropes, he goes headbutt from the champion and Morgan. Standing tall as Stone looking up at the bright lights. Deadlift. Military press. Like it's nothing. Grabs Stone by the back of the head. In the corner, Stone busted open after getting smashed face first from the top turnbuckle. Rams him into the corner, belly to belly overhead. And here comes the barrage of elbows across the chest, near 300 pounds is Morgan. Telling Aaron Stone, stay in your place. Another headbutt through the pec. Domination here. Every time Stone attempts to make a comeback, just ran into a vicious clothesline. But still finds a way to kick out. Morgan's getting frustrated now as Stone bleeding. Nasty gash across his forehead. Backbreaker. This has very quickly become a one-sided beatdown. Stone managing to survive, but he needs to do more than survive to leave here tonight, to leave Absolution as the global champion. Morgan now with a Falcon Arrow. Stalking Stone as he drops to the outside. What does Stone have left to give? What more does he have in the tank? Morgan not letting him rest for long. Goes to collect, throws him right back into the ring. Says there ain't no running, boy. This is the big leagues. You wanted this. God damn, man. Into the pin again, Stone. Might just want to think about staying down. Live to fight another day, but no. Stone will not quit. Morgan gonna try for a powerbomb. Back body drop by Aaron Stone. This could be his last chance. He's gonna make the most of it. Big knee to the side of the head. Aaron Stone out, mustering the strength. Deadlift, gut wrench suplex. No time to waste, and he knows it. Looking perhaps for a Falcon Arrow of his own. To Brett's rope. Stone! Senton! The ribs of Morgan have been worked over all match long. Stone, spirits still bright. In the corner goes the champion, but a quick elbow. Clothesline. Just about taking the goddamn head off of Aaron Stone, but that kicks to the side of the head. Morgan did not see it coming. Oak responds with one of his own. And the headbutt. Tries for a stop. Stone gets to his feet. My God, man. These clotheslines. Deadlift. Military press. Again. As blood pours down the face of Aaron Stone. Eats that elbow to the back of the head. Spine buster! Right on the CMV logo. 1, 2. There's no way, man. Morgan, eyes wide. No, not again. The Lion Tamer, but Stone knew he was going to go for it. Quickly pushes him back into the pin. Pure desperation. But unfortunately, that's not going to work for Aaron Stone. Going after the head of Morgan now. How does he have enough left in the tank, man? Picking him up that running power slam, but the kick to the chest gets caught, turned into a dragon screw by the global champion. Stomp to the middle of the back, not letting him go anywhere fast. Another falling headbutt. Just trying to cave in the sternum of Aaron Stone, who once again able to escape to the outside. Morgan, though, on top of him. Like a monkey on a cupcake. Bashing his face off the apron. At ringside, giving these fans in the front row a good look at his unmatched power. Throws Stone into the barricade. Tells him, just stay down, kid. You gave it your best shot, but you're just not good enough to tango with the sheriff. Impatient though is Morgan. That works to the benefit of Aaron Stone, able to counter that back suplex attempt. Once again though, Aaron Stone. Greetings from New Jersey! The friends, the family of Aaron Stone, here in attendance, in that front row, watching their friend, their brother, their son, look to do the seemingly impossible. Stone, though, remembering he's got to pin or he's got to submit Morgan in the ring. He can't win by countout. He can, but he can't win the global championship that way. Punch to the nose, followed up by hammer shots to the back, putting Stone down in the ring again. Morgan daring Stone to get back into the ring. Stone! Big boot. Waiting for Morgan. Clothesline. Sent some spit flying, maybe even a tooth. Launched into the front row there. Stone, he gets Morgan back into the ring now. Global champion struggling to get to his feet. Look at these guys. Bleeding. Sweating. Exhausted. Running on fumes. But throwing some soup bones for the global championship. Drop kick. It took everything out of Stone. He's got nothing left. Morgan on the apron. Stone hot shotting him to the outside. Landing with a thud. Stone giving himself these precious few seconds to recover what little he can. Morgan, though, playing games with him to the outside, bumping into each other. It's like two Mack trucks colliding head on. Another Falcon Arrow. Into the ring, Morgan takes this fight. Dropping a quick elbow on the lower back. Morgan gonna try to further wear down them legs. The left knee of Aaron Stone. Headbutt! From where the sun don't shine, paying a visit to the boys downstairs. Stone! Out of nowhere! Special delivery! 1, 2! There's no way! Aaron Stone had it! Big knee to the side of the head! Morgan now bleeding! Aaron Siren! Stone rallying! These fans! His friends! His family! The CMV universe! On their feet! Stone! 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 Morgan caught! Morgan taps! Morgan taps! And no! champion. Man, oh man. I'm lucky that it's co-main event time because I don't know if my voice is going to last much longer after that. What a match and what a win. Aaron Stone doing what seemed impossible, defeating Morgan, and is the new global champion. But now it is time, my friends, as we found out earlier, which man was going to punch their ticket to Ascendance 12 turned out to be Andrew Briggs, lining up a global championship match for himself. Will it be Aaron Stone that he comes face to face with an Ascendance 12? But now it's time for the women of CMV to fight for the golden ticket, the opportunity of a lifetime to fight for the Women's World Championship at Ascendance 12. And the woman who has the most experience out first here, the Deathmatch Princess Ashley Riot, the lone veteran in this Queen of the Hill match, as the other 5 competitors have either debuted this season or last season. And here comes the shredded, dominant, baddest bitch in CMV, representing, of course, the undisputed elite, Suplex. The undisputed elite we saw pick up a win a couple of nights ago in Octane after a spat between half-sisters. Tara Torres and Precious Pratt left the door wide open. Momentum is certainly on the side of Suplex coming into this matchup. The biggest woman in this Queen of the Hill bout. No doubt the strongest. Will that be what gets her over the finish line? No countouts. No disqualifications. Falls count anywhere. And it is elimination style. Last woman standing heads to Ascendance 12. A shot at the Women's World Championship, their prize. Of course, that championship currently held by Beatrice Lotus, but as we've talked about all night long, it's a long time between now and Ascendance. There's no guarantee Lotus will still be champion by the time the show of shows swangs around. But I'm sure regardless, she is watching this matchup right now from home. Feet kicked up on the coffee table. W in her hand, And if I am allowed to be just a bit biased, you know, I try to be as fair as I can be. I try to call things down the middle. I try not to take sides. We all know that. But I must admit, man, Celestia has quickly become one of my favorites. Backing up all her trash talk in the ring. Trash talk. They try to disguise on social media. But it's that kind of... Trying to think of a good example. That kind of... You know, like the mean girl in high school who acted nice to you. But they were disguising their words and really just calling you a fat piece of shit, you know, right to your face. I'm sure that's, you know, an experience we can all share, right? But like I said, Celestia's mean girl attitude on social media, she has been able to hand herself in that ring since arriving here in CMV. And despite the fact that this entire matchup is filled with rookies, like I said, women who have either debuted this season or last season, Sequence is undoubtedly the rookiest of the rookies here, as she only debuted about a month ago. But much like Celestia, you know, I'm talking about Celestia, Sequence has been uber impressive in her own right. In fact, she and Celestia seem to have a little bit of a, maybe not friendship, but partnership, if nothing else. Might we see them attempt to maybe work together here? Sequence, who won the Last Chance Battle Royal earlier this week on Shockwave, to get this 6th and final spot in the Queen of the Hill match. Ashley Riot proved to be a favorite for a great many in the CM universe for good reason. Despite the fact that Ashley Riot herself has never held a singles championship here in CMV, she's been around now in CMV for years at this point. She's had multiple opportunities to compete for the Women's World Championship. That experience factor, no doubt, gives her a big advantage here against the rest of these rookies, including Taryn Torres. But man, what a couple weeks it has been for this young woman. Look, she debuted at the start of this new season. We like what we saw from her, but she was losing. But all of a sudden, man, it's like a flip was switched. These last couple weeks, beating Amber Reed one-on-one while she was still Women's World Champion, no less. Clean as a whistle. And then earning her spot in this matchup, winning a qualifier. I mean, Taryn Torres, in just a matter of a couple weeks, man, has really put herself in the forefront of this women's division. But can she focus here, knowing that she has to share the ring with her half-sister, Precious Pratt? And it was not a happy family reunion a couple weeks ago when these two ran into each other finally for the very first time here in CMV. Precious Pratt was certainly hoping for a hug and a how do you do, but Taryn Torres said, I've had to see you prancing around with that nerd Amelia Jones, those losers in Amity. You haven't even bothered to come by, welcome me to CMV, check on me. Taryn Torres saying, you chose your family, and it wasn't me. We saw Torres ditch Precious Pratt in that tag team matchup a couple nights ago on Octane, leaving Pratt to fend for herself against the Undisputed Elite. Well, family issues get in the way of Precious Pratt attempting to win the biggest match of her CMV career. And it has been a phenomenal season thus far for Precious Pratt. There is nobody that can doubt that for even a second. Getting that win against Samantha Moset a couple weeks ago. Precious Pratt, no matter the result here, has a guaranteed shot at the Rising Star Championship coming her way. But that's not enough for Precious Pratt, man. The former Women's Tag Team Champion wants her spot in the main event of Ascendance 12. So here we go, my friends. 6 women, but only 1 will be heading to Ascendance 12 to fight for the Women's World Championship. The bell rings and chaos ensues. Again, no countouts, no disqualifications. Falls count anywhere. You can be eliminated by pin or submission. And yes, eliminations in effect. Last woman standing gets that Women's World Championship match. On the grandest stage of all, we see Celestia and Ashley Riot, the only ones left in the ring for now, as Precious Pratt grabs a trash can, but there's Baron Torres. Oh, eats a knee to the face. I actually got them confused for a moment. It was Taryn Torres who grabbed the trash cans. See how much these two look alike. Especially when you got bad eyes like me, you know? I'm all the way over here. Okay. What is that? I'm sorry, is that a flip-flop? Did Ashley Riot just throw a flip-flop in the ring? Where the hell did she get a flip-flop? Why was there a flip-flop out of the ring? A road flip-flop. Is that one of Santos' flip-flops? Oh, suplex. Looks like she just tripped over the trash can. All 6 women decided this is the best spot to fight. Oh, look at that. Ashley Riot and Taryn Torres teaming up to take out Celestia, but that partnership didn't last very long. Sequence gonna grab herself a ladder. Oh, Taryn Torres picks up the flip-flop. Gonna use it, or tries to use it. Sequence, though, knocking it out of her hand. That's a first, man. I've never seen a flip-flop utilized as a weapon in a CMV match. Oh, Sequence. She's got the flip-flop in hand now. Oh, smacking Torres in the back of the head with it. Look, that's hard plastic, you know? You whip someone hard enough with that damn thing, it's gonna hurt. No eliminations yet. Queen of the Hill match. The very first in CMV history. Once again, Beatrice Lotus, I'm sure, watching. Despite the fact it's still a long road to Ascendance 12. Many speed bumps between now and then. Torres taken to the air to lay out Sequence. Sequence actually defeated Taryn Torres in her debut. Torres has not forgotten. Ashley Riot, meanwhile, whipping Celestia into the barricade, putting her down for now. I don't know why these women are refusing to compete in the ring. Oh, Riot! Riot looking for her pile driver. That could have ended really badly for Sequence if she wasn't able to reverse. Riot does not give a damn, man. Like I said, she's the favorite here. She has to be. She has the experience over the rest of these rookies. Deathmatch Princess. We finally saw her return to her old self a few weeks ago, getting out of that depression she was in for many months. Earning her way into this matchup, man, and what a turnaround it would be. Ascendance 11, you saw her put through a flaming table at the hands of Xiaorong. Ascendance 12, she could be main eventing for a shot at the Women's World Championship. What a comeback that would be. Suplex. Looking to take out Precious Pratt here. Referee a bit too slow, though. Still to come, guys, up next in our main event here at Absolution. What was originally supposed to be a triple threat match, now just a one-on-one. Anthony Martin will challenge John Lipnick for the undisputed heavyweight championship. In case you missed it, Troy Cole earlier tonight discovered in his locker room attacked. Unfortunately, in no condition, not clear to compete. In our main event, here goes Precious Pratt with the trash can. Hello, Celestia. Bang her head right off the bottom of the trash can. I heard the ding from all the way over here. Ref in position, but can't even count the one. In the ring, Taryn Torres, sit out face buster. Ashley Riot might be the first one to hit the showers. 1, 2, no, a kick out. Suplex. German. to a sequence followed up by a dragon. And a straight jacket to tie it up neatly in a bow. Eat defeat for Taryn Torres. Ashley Riot with a hook of the leg. This referee is having a time and a half here. You can't blame him. This is a rough one. You keep your eyes on everything that's going on. Oh, oh, oh! Riot Act! Well, ref's in good position this time. 1, 2! 2.999. Torres. Seeing that Ascendance 12 main event flash before her eyes right there. Andrew Briggs earlier tonight crowned himself King of the Hill. Who will be Queen of the Hill? Precious Pratt coming to join the fun. Oh, Taryn Torres. Taryn Torres with the code of silence. Code of silence. Suplex. Finding herself in a bad way. But Torres decides to release the hold. Sit out. Face buster to Celestia on the floor. Ref, hurry up, man. You gotta go quicker than that. Lucky for Celestia. Able to kick out. Torres under the ring she goes to pull out a steel chair. Going for her sister, but suplex runs interference. Riot! Riot! Pile driver! On the floor! 1, 2! Suplex. Tell you what, that beefy neck of hers must be what saved her right there. Riot talking to snack the Precious Pratt here. Pratt knocked off Riot a few weeks ago one-on-one. Riot has not gotten about that. Celestia, we're going to take out Taryn Torres. I don't know how the referee can see the pin. Torres once again, man, a close call. Oh, Precious Pratt and Sequence working together. Double punch to Ashley Riot. These guys really have a grudge, man, with fighting in the ring. Oh, Celestia chucking that kendo stick. She's spending a whole lot of time, man, interacting with these fans and focusing on the matchup. Celestia keeping on top of Precious Pratt here. Drops on her neck. Bridge to pin. Suplex. Launch and Sequence. High up into the air, man. No sort of soft landing either. Oh, look at this now, going to help Suplex out. Holding Taryn Torres in place as Plex delivering some punches to the gut. Uh-oh! Suplex looking for the Jade Hammer! 1, 2! Riot kicks out, and so does Taryn Torres. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Moonstop! Moonstop! 1, 2! Oh, no partnerships in the Queen of the Hill match. Just one woman. They punch their ticket to headline Ascendance 12. Eat defeat takes down Celestia. But once again, this referee's just a bit too slow. I think for matches like this, we really should start getting a couple of referees out here. Another moonstop! This time to Ashley Riot. 1, 2, 3! Riot's eliminated! Taryn Torres. Elevator! Precious Pratt. 1, 2, but I kicked out. Oh my God, man. The favorite, the odds-on favorite, Ashley Riot, the veteran, is the first one eliminated. I cannot believe this. We are guaranteed. Oh, 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 two-handed choke. Precious Pratt puts to sleep Sequence. Sequence is eliminated. Pratt going after her half-sister now. Just that quickly, man. We are down to 4. Ashley, Riot, and Sequence have been eliminated. Celestia! Spike! Suplex with that poison Rana. Oh my God, and now delivering a stop onto the motherfucking floor. But a double pin. Referee in position. Torres kicks out. Will Suplex be so lucky? No, she won't! Suplex eliminated. We are down to 3. Celestia, Karen Torres, and Precious Pratt remain. And look at this. Torres and Celestia gonna gang up on Precious Pratt. That didn't last long. Moonstop. 1, 2, 3. Torres is gone. My mother, my father, Celestia, Precious Pratt. Who is going to Ascendance 12? Pratt. 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 From the corner. Stalking her prey. Precious Pratt. With the poison kiss goodnight. Celestia reverses. Precious Pratt took too goddamn long. But Celestia met with some elbows to the gut. Pratt with the headbutt. Up into the back suplex. On the flip flop. 1, 2. Pratt hands on her head, but picks up that kendo stick. Celestia, however, positioning herself on the apron, despite being a rookie here in CMV, man. Veteran-esque move there. Caught with a punch to the jaw. She gets back into the ring, though. Punch to the top of the head. Counters out of that torture rack, and Celestia. Now with an Irish whip. Off the ropes, able to drop down Celestia. Leapfrog now. Troy Colt-esque super kick. Precious Pratt. Seeing birdies. Celestia. What's this? Octopus stretch. Celestia is going to Ascendance 12. The Moonchild. Punching her golden ticket to the grandest stage of them all. An unbelievable match. What a fight put up by Precious Pratt. But Celestia is crowned the very first ever Queen of the Hill. And now a date with the Women's World Champion at Ascendance 12. My friends, an unbelievable night it has been here at Absolution. Andrew Briggs, our King of the Hill. Celestia, our Queen of the Hill. And new global champion, Aaron Stone. But now it is time for our main event of the evening. And what was originally supposed to be a triple threat match, now a one-on-one match. As earlier tonight we were treated with the devastating news that Troy Colt was found beaten badly in his locker room, taken to a local medical facility, unable to compete here in our main event. And so Anthony Martin, Intercontinental Champion, undisputed that is, now finds himself with another one-on-one shot to become undisputed World Heavyweight Champion. As I said earlier tonight, look, we all know I'm not one to spread rumors, all right? I don't like gossip, but it is quite convenient that last week John Lipnick urged Troy Colt to stay out of this match, to back out. Troy Colt said, fuck that. That ain't happening. And now Troy Colt is taken out. This is a one-on-one matchup. Security camera footage, I'm told, didn't turn anything up, but I'm just saying, it's fishy. It's fishy. All right, it's easy to say it was the higher authority. They've attacked Troy Colt before. But I don't know about this one. I don't pin Pat LaFave for what happened to Troy Colt here tonight. I don't even think Pat LaFave is here. I don't think Styles Bigali is here. Rafael Hernandez, I'm pretty sure, isn't here. So who does that leave that has something to gain taking Troy Colt out of this matchup? That's all I'm going to say. Anthony Martin, who took Styles Bigali the distance at Unmatched. And some might say, I've heard, you know, a decent group of individuals in the CMV universe say, hey, if not for Anthony Martin, John Lipnick wouldn't be undisputed with heavyweight champion. You know, Martin weakened Godley, gave him that prime opportunity to cash in the Climb to Fame contract and become undisputed world heavyweight champion. Can't entirely disagree, but that's what the point of the Climb to Fame contract is. Cash in anytime, anywhere. That opportunity presents itself, and present itself it did at Unmatched. And now John Lipnick is once again undisputed world heavyweight champion, but perhaps not for long. And it doesn't look like he's really shedding a tear that Troy Colt ain't here. He doesn't look all that upset that his quote-unquote ally was attacked backstage earlier. And just from a pure match point of view, you know, triple threat, that's a nightmare for John Lipnick. He wouldn't even have to be involved in the decision to lose his championship. But now one-on-one here, well, Lipnick's odds improved considerably. Well, that's not to say he's standing across the ring from some schlub. Anthony Martin, the Intercontinental Champion, looking to indeed become double champion here tonight at Absolution. Pat LaFave, who put together this matchup as an attempt to drive a wedge between these loose allies, Anthony Martin, Troy Colt, and John Lipnick. Lipnick even said a couple weeks ago, hey, Anthony Martin, you seem like a swell guy. I don't trust you. I don't give a damn about you. You're not my friend. You're not my buddy. Pat LaFave got to be watching with a big smile on his face, whether he had something to do with Troy Colt's attack or not. Lipnick going to hand off that undisputed world heavyweight championship. Last time he held that championship in his hands, it was snatched away from him by Kwame Bullet. Will Anthony Martin be the one doing the snatching? here tonight. Let's find out as the referee rings that bell and it's time to get it on. Lipnick starting strong with a clothesline, not giving Martin the chance to really even come out the gate. People's elbow for the people. Into the corner, Martin is sent with a quick elbow. Tries to go low. Martin is caught though. Quick kick checked. Martin with a kick of his own. Knife edge chop. And again. Side headlock going to take him down. Anthony Martin. Very first time ever he's going one-on-one with John Lipnick here. Martin, though, a smart man. Matter of fact, I saw him earlier tonight when I first arrived at the arena. He was watching tapes. John Lipnick's best matches. Fights against Amber Reed and against Bob Luger. He knows what to watch out for. He knows, above all else, to avoid that sweet embrace at all costs, or else he gets put to sleep. Trio of clotheslines there by Martin. Vice versa, though. Lipnick, I'm sure he's been studying as well. Anthony Martin, those knees of his proven to be lethal time and again. Doesn't matter from what angle he hits you with them. Nice hammerlock, Northern Light suplex there by John Lipnick. Quickly going after the eyes of Martin. Always not afraid to bend the rules in his favor, especially with the championship on the line. Lipnick going to go to the top rope. Much like we talked about earlier with Aaron Stone versus Morgan, champion's advantage in effect here. Anthony Martin's going to have to pin or submit John Lipnick in the ring to leave here tonight, leave Absolution as undisputed world heavyweight champion. Martin, fireman's carry position, going to walk John Lipnick over to the ropes, giving him some rope burn across the chest. Stomp to the ankle. Rolls through, sets him up for an air raid. Neck breaker. Quick hit to the side of the head, though. Lipnick able to get himself to his feet. Right into the choke. Must be careful, though, unless you get disqualified. But then again, Lipnick retains on a countout or disqualification. There's the choke again. Right in front of the ref, too. Lipnick does not give a damn. Hoisting up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kick to the gut. Maybe looking for Luger landing. Martin, though, saying not so fast, old-timer. Chops his ass into the corner. Lipnick, though, getting up them boots. Chop of his own. Somersault cutter. So the Intercontinental Champion pops right back up. Lipnick Irish whip countered, though, by Amart. Drop down. Leapfrog. Drop kick. Takes Lipnick off his feet. Martin circling elbow to the midsection. Didn't see that coming, though, and Lipnick closing in, but Martin keeps him back. Lighting up the chest of John Lipnick at the 4th of July. Woo! Lipnick says, get me out of here real quick. Rolling over to the ropes, but Anthony Martin right there. Oh, God, into a neck breaker. Woo, what a combination. And now, going to the corner. Looking like he was about to set up for something big. John Lipnick wanted absolutely none of it, though. Full mount here at ringside. Lipnick all over Anthony Martin. A slap across the face. Again, Lipnick made it very clear how he feels about Anthony Martin a couple weeks ago. Doesn't consider Martin a fraud. Oh, Lipnick took the dive, man, but they call it high risk for a reason. Eating shit, but gets to his feet and says, hey, I meant to do that, all right? Playing the mind games here. Martin not going to give him clean ring entry. Bull Nelson into a reverse STO. Got him by the throat. Short arm clothesline. And another. Why not 3 of them while we're at it? This has been the night of upsets, man. With Aaron Stone beating Morgan earlier to become the new CMV Global Champion. Will we get 2 of them? Martin's going to the corner. Looks like he's lining up. Forearm to the back of the head. Down goes Lipnick. He might be out. 1, 2. A second away from crowning a new undisputed world heavyweight champion. Martin's not finished though. Lipnick is hurt. Martin might be going for the go to sleep. Lipnick's fighting it though with all he's got and able to shake Martin loose. Gets himself the opportunity, but Martin able to fire off some elbows to the gut. Martin tries again, up on the shoulders, knee to the face, into the German! Bridge to pin! 1, 2! Lipnick, veteran instinct man, rolls out of the apron, but that's no safe place as he gets knocked out on the outside. Knee dropping now. Lipnick bleeding. Maybe that woke him up though. Well, that knee's gonna put him right back to sleep. Irish root gets reversed. Lipnick gonna send Martin down onto the floor. Oh, Johnny boy. Arm wrench. Martin's got to hear the referee's count, man. He's got to remain vigilant. Again, he must pin or submit John Lipnick in the ring to become undisputed world heavyweight champion. Martin pacing back and forth as Lipnick stares up at the lights, blood all over his face. Martin's getting impatient here, though. Knee to the back of the head. Martin's soaking it in. Drinking it in, man. Bicycle knee. Drops Lipnick. The undisputed world heavyweight champion is in all sorts of trouble right now. He's had just about enough of them knees, though. Enough of that, though. Knee of his own. Going to back Martin up against the barricade. And now Lipnick gets back into the ring. Locked, loaded. Martin at his feet. Grabs him by the back of the head. The Colt Classic getting dragged over to the ropes. Comes back out. Martin with some elbows. Kiss the canvas. That's some blood force trauma right there, brother. What the kick out. Unbelievable as it is. Martin endures and the fight continues. Hangman's neck breaker. Goes for that stop though. Lipnick pops right back up. Nails him with the axe bomber. Oh, Lipnick looking to break his back? Make him humble? Camel clutch, but grabs the ankles as Martin to escape. Before Lipnick can get back to his feet, thrown into the corner. Martin going after them legs. Trying to wear down the undisputed heavyweight champion. Pops him up. Into the corner. Like garbage. Continuing to focus on specifically the neck of John Lipnick here. Hook of the leg to crown a new undisputed world heavyweight champion. As close as it gets, man. Martin gotta stay focused here. Lipnick as dangerous as they come. More clotheslines from the challenger. Again and again. Taking Lipnick down, but what must he do to keep John Lipnick down? Elbow to the top of the head. Martin gonna go into the corner. He's calling again for that forearm. Lipnick's down. Lipnick's out. Lipnick's out. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Anthony Martin. Trying for the go to hell. Troy Colt super kick. Hook of the leg. 1 count. 1 count. Martin tries to get to his feet. Lipnick says not so fast. Buddy boy. Kick to the gut. Luger landing. Middle of the ring. 1, 2. Lipnick wiping the blood from his face. Gets to his feet. You know what comes next. So does Martin. countering the trust fall. Over to the ropes. Martin. Forearm smash, gonna knock Lipnick to the outside. Martin. Suicide dive! Holy shit! Yes, this is! What a main event! Borto end on the floor! Into the ring, John Lipnick is set. Martin right behind him. Oh, Lipnick's gushing now. Blood all over the canvas as he looks to send Lipnick to hell. 1, 2, 3! Anthony Martin is your new undisputed world heavyweight champion. Oh my God! What a match! A-Mart has done it! One title for this shoulder, one title for this shoulder. Double champ A-Mart. The night of upsets, man. What a show. I'll tell you what, the landscape of CMV just shifted entirely. What a night, my friends. Thank you as always for joining me. And until next time, well, tomorrow night, Shockwave, presented by Quincy. Don't want to miss that. Make sure you're there. But otherwise, have a great rest of your night. And I will see you when I see you.